Today we're going to take our understanding of the place value chart to use it to round a given decimal to any place using place value understanding and the vertical number lines. We're going to start with our vertical number lines, rounding decimals, rounding place value using two endpoints. We're going to round a given decimal to any place using place value understanding and the vertical number line. Take a moment. Pause your video to write your learning target in your journal. Okay, let's get started. We're going to first look at some different comparison of decimals to see where they would fall on a vertical number line. So 12 and 57 hundredths compared to 12 and 75 hundredths. Well, 12 and 57 hundredths would be 12 and 57 hundredths is not equal to 12 and 75 hundredths. 12 and 75 hundredths is more than 12 and 57 hundredths. Our next problem is 67 hundredths, and here we would read this fraction as 67 hundredths as well. So there would also be 67 hundredths. Those two are equal. I want you to look at the next problem. The fraction is read as 83 hundredths, so we wrote that in decimal form and standard form. We would look at 83 hundredths. Compare that to the decimal here, 84 thousandths. Which one's larger, 83 hundredths or 84 thousandths? If we were comparing the same number of decimal places, we could add a 0 here and make it 830 thousandths compared to 84 thousandths, and our correct answer would be 830 thousandths would be larger than 84 thousandths. 83 hundredths is larger than 84 thousandths. Next problem, 328 and 2 tenths compared to 328 and 99 thousandths. Which one's larger? Remember what we can do with the zeros, we can add to compare. So I'm going to add two zeros here so I have the same number of decimal places on both sides. Because my hundreds place is the same, my tens place is the same, my ones place is the same. The first change is the tenths place. I have a 2 in the tenths place and I have a 0 in the tenths place. Which one's larger? The correct answer is 328 and 2 tenths. Let's compare the next one, 4 and 7 hundredths compared to 47 tenths. Well, if we wrote 47 tenths in standard form, what would that look like? What is 47 tenths in standard form? 47 tenths in standard form is 4 and 7 tenths. Which one's larger, 4 and 7 hundredths or 4 and 7 tenths? Remember, we can always add a 0 to help us compare. Now I have two decimal places and two decimal places. Correct answer, the larger number is 4 and 7 tenths, 47 tenths. 24 and 9 thousandths. I put a decimal above my and, so I know how to write this in standard form. So 24 and 9 thousandths. Nothing in the tenths place, nothing in the hundredths place. We put a 9 in the thousandths place. Compared to 3 tens. What is 3 tens? Counting by tens 3 times. 3 tens is 30. Which one's larger? And if I want to add decimal places after the decimal, I can do so. Which one's larger? 24 and 9 thousandths or 3 tenths, 30? The correct answer is 3 tenths, 30 is larger. Let's look at renaming some units. We're going to take some units similar to what we had in the last problem and rename those to make those all one group of units. So our first example is 1 and 5 tenths. How do we say that in just tenths? How many tenths are in 1 and 5 tenths? It's going to be 15 tenths. How many tenths are in 2 and 5 tenths? Well, let's look at it on a place value chart. I have 2 in the ones place, 5 in the tenths place. If I just want to put those in the tenths place, I would have 25 tenths. What about 12 and 5 tenths? How many tenths are in 12 and 5 tenths? Place value chart. 12 and 5 tenths, but I only want them in the tenths place. It's 125 tenths. Why don't you help solve the next one? 17 and 5 tenths. How many tenths are in 17 and 5 tenths? 175 tenths. Good job. 27 and 5 tenths. 27 and 5 tenths is 275 tenths. And write the next one, 42 and 3 tenths. That'll be 423 tenths. Our application problem for today, it says, hard to read a little bit, Craig and Randy, Charlie and Sam ran in a 5K race on Saturday. There's 4 people. They were the top 4 finishers. Here are their race times. So Craig raced at 25 and 9 tenths of a minutes. Randy, 32 and 2 tenths minutes. Charlie, 32 and 28 hundredths of minutes. Sam, 25 and 85 hundredths minutes. Remember, when racing, we want the smallest number. That's the fastest number. So which of these 4 is the smallest or fastest number? Let's look first in the tens place. So I have a 2, a 3, a 3, and a 2. I'm going to compare 25 and 9 tenths and 25 and 85 hundredths. Which one's smaller? I'm going to say the 25 and 85 hundredths, which was Sam. So Sam was the fastest, which means Craig won second place. Let's now compare the 32. We have 32 and 2 tenths, 32 and 28 hundredths. Which one's faster? 32 and 2 tenths is faster, so Randy won third, which means Charlie came in fourth. Let's look at decomposing the number 155 to round the nearest 10 and nearest hundred. So we're going to put 155 in a place value chart. How many hundreds? Tens, ones. And we're going to look at how many tens are in 155. We have 15 tens and 5 ones. How many ones are in 155? We have 155 ones. To put this on a vertical number line, we would round up for the hundreds place. We would have 200 and 100, nearest hundred. Midpoint is 150. 155 falls right above that. So where would we round 155 to the nearest hundred? We round 155 to the nearest hundred to 200. Problem 2. Decompose 1 and 57 hundredths to round the nearest whole and nearest tenth. So we're going to do the whole and tenth. So we're going to first place it on the place value chart, 1 and 57 hundredths. And let's look at whole. Whole just means the ones place. So we're going to look at looking at 1 and 57 hundredths. We're going to round it to the nearest whole number. So we'll either have 1 or 2 ones. Our midway point is 1 1, 5 tenths, or 1.5, 1.5. Where would we place 1 and 57 hundredths on that number line? You're right, it'll be right here above the 1 and 5 tenths. So where are we going to round 1 and 57 hundredths, the nearest whole? We're going to round to 2, or are we going to round to 1? We're going to round it to 2 ones, 2. What about the tenths place? Well, if we look, we have 15 tenths and 7 hundredths. We would round the tenths place 15 tenths, 1.5, or 15 tenths. This is 1 6/10, or 16 tenths. What's the midway point here? We're looking at 15 tenths, 5 hundredths. So now we need to figure out where would 1 57 hundredths lie on this vertical number line. It's going to be right above 15 5 hundredths, so it's 15 tenths. 7 hundredths, that's more than the 5 hundredths. We're going to round to 1 6/10 or 1 5 tenths. We're going to round to 1 6 tenths. Problem 3. Our number is 4 381 thousandths. We're going to round to the nearest 10, the nearest 1 or whole number, the nearest tenths, and the nearest hundredths. Let's put this and decompose on a place value chart. 4 381 thousandths is the same as 43 tenths, 8 hundredths, 1 thousandths. It's also 438 hundredths and 1 thousandths. We're not going to need this, but we're going to look at 438 thousandths, 4,381 thousandths. Let's look at the tens place. So looking at the tens place, there's nothing in the tens place, so we'll look at the ones place. We'll have 0 tens or 1 10, which is 10. Our midway point is 5 ones. Where would this fall on a vertical number line? 4 381 thousandths. It's going to fall right below the 4 381 thousandths. So are we going to round up to 110, or are we going to round to 0 tens? We're going to round to 0 tens. Let's look at the ones place. This number will either be rounded to 4 ones or 5 ones, with your midway point being 2 ones, 5 tenths, 4 ones, 5 tenths, so 4.5, and 4.4 381 thousandths is less than 4 5 tenths, so we're going to round to 4 ones or 5 ones. Correct, we're going to round to 4 ones. Let's do the tenths. In our tenths place we have 43, so we're either going to round to 43 tenths or 44 tenths, with our midway point being 43 tenths, 5 hundredths, and 43 tenths, 8 hundredths will be more than 43 tenths, 5 hundredths, 43 tenths, it's hard to read, 5 hundredths. So we're going to round to 44 tenths, guys, or 43 tenths. We're going to round to 44 tenths. So today we were rounding on a vertical number line. Using our 2 endpoints, we rounded to the whole number place, which was the ones place. We rounded to the tenths place. You can round to the hundredths place using a place value chart and your place value understanding.